Hello everybody, good morning to, maybe I should put on my hard hat now.
Hi, Uncle.
Hi, good
Hello,
morning
everybody.
Good morning to,
Use this for my two puppies when they make poo-poo.
okay. Good morning everybody, how's everybody doing today? We had an eventful evening last night. The lava eruption was really active, and we've been noticing that a lot of the activity is happening at night. So we'll have a question over what's going on with that. Also, we'll be meeting with Dr. Phil and talk about what's happening later on today, and also later on this live feed. So just some stuff that I witnessed. A lot of lava came out of the fissures last night and pushed towards Kahukai area from the Malama side, and pretty much took out a lot of homes, especially and then crossing over Kahukai and entering into the Pohiki Road. It was moving 275 meters an hour, so it's already crossed the road into past Pohiki Road from Leilani Estates and moving into the papaya farm or the heavily grassed area, but near PGV. So with that being witnessed, the lava is moving super fast, and I am okay, everybody. I'm all good. Everybody was worried about me last night, but I'm good. Got out in time. Another thing too, new update. Okay, here's the update. Pohiki beach and boat ramp. Talked to Park and Rec director yesterday, and he said it's for sure they're gonna open up Pohiki boat ramp and swimming area and surfing area. So they said at 9 o'clock, gotta go grab your placards at Hawaii Rec Center. So the park will be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It was no boats because that's DLNR. DLNR closed down a ramp, and this is county, so county opened up the park. So no boats. Trust me, Bonnie, we've been trying to get the boats down there. But this is the catch. So the mayor had made the decision to open the ramp. Not the ramp, but the park. So they had county crews down there to open up the park and work on it yesterday, just for the day. But here's the thing. This is my concern. There's gonna get so much people go down there, and I just heard about it, and I seen about the line at
Gases westward. This
Hawaii Rec Center. I know for a fact, bunch of people not gonna go down there to swim and enjoy the water. Only the locals and some of the local people that's surfing. I know a bunch of people that is actually going down there and go park their car in the parking lot and try to get to the lava. I know for a fact, guys, and this is a concern for all the first responders, and going to screw them up for all the people that actually going to enjoy the water down there. And something, I feel bad for all the first responders, like the police department and the fire department, because people gonna go down there, park in the parking lot, use the facility, use the county, and go straight to the lava. The lava is only like not even half mile down the road. That's what's going to happen, because it's going to screw them up for everybody that is actually from the area and actually from the place that love to go down there for surf and enjoy the water. Because when you get one rotten egg, going to screw them for everybody else. And that's my manawa on this. I really think they should have thought this through, and I don't have any say in it. And as far as me, I've seen people in the line that I know are not gonna go surf or swim, because I know they're getting ready, because they no more their swimming shorts. They get their pants and hiking boots ready to go hiking, to go look for the lava. So, and then if they go look for the lava, you're only gonna put the first responders in jeopardy, because now they're trying to mitigate everything that is happening in the park, and these guys going to try to go look at the lava, or try hike around the coastline. And to me, I think that's a bad decision, but you know, that's not my decision. Also, another thing too, I read a post. So all of this was happening yesterday, and I just read a post this morning from one of the workers at the center here. I'm not going to mention his name, but he posted that today is a holiday, so they're not going to open up the community center because it's a holiday. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. There's conflicting information. So, but that's my take on it. You know, the first responders had a handful last night. Police department had to get everybody out in the nick of time because the lava flows was moving so fast. And another thing too, you know, a lot of people are going to be using the road, Highway 132, and it's pretty much in jeopardy because the lava just crossed the road earlier this morning. It could cross Highway 132 again. Then now you got so much people down at the beach, and if something should happen and the wind switch or something, you only get one way out, which is Beach Road. So for me, I don't know, I don't agree with opening up Pu'u because just the amount of liability that is happening, because I know for a fact a lot of people gonna try and walk to the lava, and that's the one that can pretty much screw them up for everybody that is from the area, all the local brothers, all the local surfers, and all the people that call that place, you know, their home break, because all it takes is one rotten egg. So other than that, I get one old time over here, and he can talk about it too, Uncle Lloyd. Uncle Lloyd, what you think about that?
Opening up down there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nightmare, yeah? We all know that.
Nightmare.
And that's the thing, our first responders gonna have to work hard. How are we gonna keep the people out? All our ocean safety, the fire department guys, we all know that one, yeah? That's just my thought on it. Should have thought about it a little bit better. We've been down there many times. We know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, all the guys running illegal tours, going in, hiking, doing drop-offs. So anyway, we're all just looking for Kaika, keep us safe and keep us informed, and that's what it is.
Yeah, so I'm all down for all the local brothers going surfing. Hell yeah, I wouldn't mind going surfing myself. I wish I could go surf, but I sink the board now. But anyways, no, I just think it's a bad idea. But if you can go down there for surf, that's what's supposed to be, and enjoy the ocean over there. Enjoy Pu'u. No, go down there for use Pu'u as on you know, something for your benefit, like taking people into tour, or go ahead and go look at the lava or something like that, because you're only gonna get people into jeopardy. So with that said, we got the new update with Mr. Philip Ong, Dr. Phil, and we can go over what's happening. All right, Phil.
Okay, how's it? So we're still looking at the same map from yesterday, but we can still point out what's been going on. So the big news overnight was let's go over the fissures first of all. The ones at the east end, they're kind of dying off. So there's still some activity over here, but a lot less. The ocean entries have both been getting really weak. Actually, there's maybe a third weak entry point down here somewhere. but that's basically slowing down quite a bit. And most of the activity is actually shifting over here to the west. So the main fissures 21, 7, 24, and we think 25 is right in here next to it, yeah. Also 13. 13 is the one that's putting a lot of lava down in this direction down towards the ocean as well. But basically all on this side over here. There's still stuff happening over here, but it's definitely slowed down a whole lot. So we're kind of seeing a pattern of shifting over this way. And it was in this area up here around number 7 that we had built that really big perch pond. That's the one that last night broke and gave way, kind of going to the north this way, and turned, came through the neighborhood all through here. And this is the one we've heard reports has just crossed Pu'u Road right up here, right next to the PGV boundary right there. So that's, if it keeps going that way, the rate it's been going, it's not far for it to get across 132 right there. Right, it's going to go around the north side of these cinder cones, this Pu'u, and expect them to cross the highway there probably pretty soon. Ryan Finley put together a time-lapse video of this based on USGS camera.
What's this time-lapse video that USGS put out?
Yeah, so it was actually, hold on, it was Ryan Finley that put it out. Oh, no.
So the map
the
map that they're using right now is actually old. It's not old. It's because they're updated every day, and that's the difference that happens. So
I'm sorry. This was Harry Durgan's compiled this, yeah, but this is a compilation of webcam images from the PG cam that USGS runs, and starts yesterday at 8 a.m. and goes through this morning. Yeah, so. This is the flow that's coming into PGV, the first finger. Right, here it is. Right. And then you see in the middle of the night, a new branch. Right, this is the overflow right here that came across Subdivision. It moved really fast on this direction right there. And this is the one that was trapping people and bringing down houses really fast, and that's the one that was moving really, really fast, yeah. And the reason for that is that everything was built up in a giant perched pond, like an above-ground swimming pool, and the side broke open. So that was a huge flood that came out all at one time. That's why it went so fast. That's kind of the worst-case scenario we've been worrying about this whole time. Is what if these one of the big ponds, the side breaks, and everything comes flooding out, and that's basically what happened. So moving so fast, people don't have time to put stuff in the truck, get in the truck, start it up, and get out the driveway, right? So that's how fast it can go in a worst case. And that's why we're suggesting anyone who's still in the area, this kind of thing can keep happening more and more. So better to get out of there.
So another thing too, another question. Yeah, and Tiluana's house got taken this morning, early this morning. So Tiluana Jones. So everybody have, aloha that family. Tiluana Jones. Another thing too, I just like to let everybody know. I've been kind of telling everybody about evacuating, especially last night, so much people's homes got taken so fast. I mean, the severity of the flows that was coming through Leilani last night was creating a huge panic, and there's tons of people that were still trapped in Leilani because the lava was moving super fast. And I don't know how I can stress that, but the flows are not stopping, and it's actually starting to populate in this subdivision, and it's building these perch ponds. And these perch ponds is, once they start to build the perch ponds, it's bound to break off and start flowing into the subdivision. And that's where people don't understand. These perch ponds move so fast, so quickly, that you can get trapped. Even and noticing that all these flows are actually these huge eruptions are happening at night. Imagine if you were sleeping and you would even know that these perch ponds were breached and start flowing down towards your home. So that's the spooky part. So people always be prepared. If you're staying in there, I wouldn't suggest you staying in there. Other than that,
we're really pushing the edge right now, right? So
yeah. So again, I like to just rephrase on the Pohiki thing. Pohiki it will be open today. That's what I got the news from the PNR director yesterday. They are opening up Pu'u at 9 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. And my thoughts, I talked about my thoughts of opening up Pu'u, and I am all for it. But I'm sure, you know, a lot of people are going to use that opportunity for themselves. And I seen there's tons of people that is trying to get the placard today. But if you go to earlier of my video, I can talk about that. Other than that, any more things?
No,
What happening?
Get some questions. Yeah, we're still compiling questions, but haven't got a chance to address them. There's so much happening so quick.
Yeah. So come by the Pu'u Honua o Puna and come and talk story with us if we're here. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for everybody who is affected by lava.
Stay open on holiday.
So PGV. I think 3 or 4 of their wells got covered by lava yesterday. And I heard, you know, some of the people that live close by, there was huge, not huge, but quite amount of steam coming out of those wells. But after the lava had covered it, that was that. Other than that, I don't know. No, you don't have to. Ainaloa is way off the area, so you're okay. Everything's okay. Well, everybody, is lava headed to Noni Farms Road? It's pretty far away from Noni Farms Road. It's about 1.5 miles from, probably 1 mile away from Noni Farm Road, but anything could happen. You know, anything could happen really fast. Lava is flowing really fast, but Noni Farms Road is pretty far down. Highway 132 is okay for now. If that flow that opened up last night could be breaching Highway 132 if it still has that punch to go through. So
it's slowed down a lot, but it's slowed down a lot, that flow, but it's still active and it's still moving. Not as fast as last night when it broke open the dam. Yeah, but it's still moving.
Nana Valley is okay for now. Okay, we'll talk about Nana Valley right now. So the flows.
Yeah.
So you see these blue lines here? These blue lines are considered the steepest descent lines. So this is, in the topography, this is where the lava would pretty much travel towards the ocean. So you see Nana Valley is all the way over here, and these flows are actually going this way. So it's actually going to go right here, goes south side of Nana Valley, and continue on down. So, you know, if there's a huge flow, then it will kind of spread and then would catch this descent line and then would brush Nana Valley on the backside. But as far as right now, Nana Valley is in the clear. The only thing about Nana Valley that I'll be worried about, you know, the uncertainty of PGV. That's what I would kind of be worried about. But, you know, 4 wells went down, nothing happened, so that's a good thing. But there's still uncertainty about 7 more wells. Right?
So yeah, for now that's the main concern. Yeah, if the flow does go farther, there's going to be more smoke also. And we haven't talked about the winds today, but we're expecting more gases in the area because of the weak winds today as well. So watch out for that.
Also, they're calling for you know, variable winds today. But this morning it looks pretty good. There was some signs of some gases in Pu'u this morning, but the wind picked up on the north and blowed it away. Let me see, who are they letting go? They're letting everybody go. Everybody go to Pu'u. That's what I noticed. We in Highway 11, Halemaumau had an eruption this morning. It was about an hour and a half ago. You can say anything?
I think it was a little bit after 6, yeah, so I don't know much about it, but we can show you the signal the instruments picked up.
There's a lot of earthquakes happening too, so
Alright, so here's a plot of the tilt at the summit over the last 2 days. And all these little spikes, those are little smaller collapses and little ash explosions, right? Slightly bigger one, and here's the one that just happened this morning after 6 o'clock, maybe around, I don't know, close to 7 perhaps. So a much bigger explosion. Yeah, the report that I saw it put ash 15,000 feet into the air. So I haven't looked at the dispersal model yet, but with the weak winds, we might see a little bit more ash. Let's see if I can find that here real quick.
Again, there's reports. Oh, thank you for letting us know about Hilo bad fog. But here this morning we smelled a little foggy and some bad gases, but it looked like we had some north winds come through and push that away. But we still, you know, the smell is still there. So yeah, that's my take on Poiki. So the cracks on highway that's steaming still. No, so we'll talk about why the cracks. So can you talk about the cracks in Halimamau or on the road?
On the road, okay. So well, let me flip the. Well, first let me show this. So we're just talking about that ash explosion, and the USGS has this division that actually tries to have an idea of where the ash might go, right? So this is a model they put together for the ash explosion this morning. They say it was at 5. I can't tell the time. It's not in Hawaiian time, but you basically can see it originates up here, rises in the air, and it gets carried pretty quick off to the northwest. So that does mean there could be a little bit of ash falling over in the direction of Kuna, possibly earlier this morning.
Ocean View, Pahala, might see some ash fall.
Yeah, usually the winds go kind of more this direction, right? So it's kind of going more south, and I don't know if it actually got high enough to get over Mauna Loa or not. That's the interesting part of it, yeah. Now let's look at the earthquakes. Let me
1.4 SO2 in Ocean View. Woo! It's bad that. Yeah. Bad SO2 in...
Alright, so here's the earthquakes over the past day. And they're all up around Halimamau at the summit of the volcano once again. And if we look at the sizes and depths, they're all kind of fairly shallow, you know, half a kilometer or 1 kilometer is maybe about half mile. So there's kind of nothing deeper than that until you get to this one. And these are in the range of 2.7, 2.7, 2.5, 3.3, 2.7, 2.6, 2.7. They're all happening around the volcano area. So the summit is still sagging. Yeah, sagging from the magma leaving that area. So it's still coming down, and it's not unusual to see a delay between the magma actually leaving and then the thing actually sagging, collapsing. This is going to go on for a while. Yeah.
All right, so that's our morning update. So everybody, stay safe today. If you want to go down to Poiki to surf and swim and enjoy the ocean, today's a good day. But if you want to go down to Poiki to go check out the lava and put first responders at risk, stay home. Right?
That's right. Yeah, it's not a time for sightseeing.
Yeah. Other than that, hello everybody. Have a good day. We'll be talking more with Dr. Phil later on. And stay classy, Puna. Aloha.